I guess in terms of mentors, like, I haven't had any, like, personal connections, so a lot of it has been, again, like, research on the internet and, like, seeing these kind of, like, figures in history that have done a lot of work, or, like, I don't know, going on, like, TikTok and seeing, like, older lesbians and, like, older gay people and older queer people and, like, sharing their experiences. So it's weird because I feel like those are my mentors, but also it's not, like, a personal connection. So I think, like, having someone in my life that is, like, close to me that, like, has those experiences would be so ideal. Yeah, just someone who can mentor me, because I feel like also being, like, first generation and, like, also the oldest daughter and all of that, I learned a lot on my own. Like, I had to kind of raise myself in a lot of ways, and then, like, when my sister was growing up, I had to sort of raise her as well. And I think also that has kind of made me, like, averse to having kids. And then also included in that is just kind of, like, learning about, like, the, like, biology of, like, all of that has been, like, so, like, turn off. And then my family also, like, has, like, this pressure of, like, oh, you should marry a man and have kids, and, like, that's that. But then they don't, like, tell you about all of the, like, health related stuff to it. And so I'm like, oh, I don't really, it doesn't sound so great. And, like, the actual experience, like, I don't know, I feel like that has also kind of impacted, like, my experience as a queer person too. Just kind of, like, the idea of kids, been thinking a lot about it, and, like, yeah, anyway, that's kind of, like, a side tangent. But yeah, I think, like, a mentor, in terms of mentor, yeah, someone who can, like, teach me in a way that, like, I feel like growing up I didn't have a lot of mentors, and, like, I taught myself a lot of things, so just anyone who could really teach me things that I don't know. Yeah.
No, that's great. Yeah, especially because this is for PK-12 teachers, so it's like they could be those mentors kind of things if
Yeah.
they listen and they grow.
I find, like, teachers have been very impactful for me. Like, even, like, the bad ones, I'm like, okay, like, this is how I know not to look, and, like, or this is how I know not to be, like, not a good mentor. But, like, the ones that I've had, like, that are really positive influences have had, like, a really good influence and have made me more passionate about the things I like. And I'm like, oh, there are older people that know things that are willing to impart that knowledge. Yeah, because that's not something I really grew up seeing. So yeah, I think just, like, having a mentor who is, like, open and, like, willing and is like, yeah, if you need help, I'm here. Like, I don't mind talking about things, and I'm a human too, and I've had these emotional experiences, and, like, someone who's just like, you don't have to tell me all of the things, but just so I know that there are people that experience the things that I'm experiencing. It's just nice to know, yeah, that they're there.